like I said, with not a lot of passing going on. So the run game is going to be a key, and that quarterback position on both sides is going to be key. If you can contain that quarterback, and stop him from getting outside, I believe it's going to be a plus for either one of these teams.
Yeah, here comes Providence onto the field, as you can see and hear. Big night for them on senior night, as we said. They're excited to have the spirit line round up for them and for the players to run through. Looks like they're having a good time, getting ready to get it started here, and with the nice weather and good crowd, and hopefully somebody's got some good bowl peanuts. They'll be ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be smelling good on a fall day. It's cool how they let all the fans come out there and cheer the team on when they come through out of that blow up.
That's exactly right. It does look like Providence will be receiving. Looks like we've got number 4, Calvin McClintock. I think there's like 10 McClintocks. I've never seen so many McClintocks. I give his dad a hard time. And Calvin's on here. And then also number 11, we have Grant Baker returning back for Providence. So they're not expecting him to kick it deep, more of a pooch punch, it looks like.
Yeah, number 44, Caden Elmore, be kicking off for Daleville.
Yeah, it looked like it was recovered by number 17, Gabe Pemberton. Good job. I don't know if they quite wanted to go that short, because that's giving them a really short field.
Yeah, it gives the Eagles the ball on their own 46-yard line, 47-yard line. It's a great field position for the Eagles to start this first quarter. Again, you just joined us. We are just starting the game here at PCS, Providence Christians. That's a quick out to number 3, and he did catch the ball, but he was stripped of the ball, so it looks like the Daleville, and that's what we thought. It's kind of set the tone. We thought defense is going to play a big part, and wow, first play of the game is turnover.
Yeah, big play there. You're going to see in the replay here. Nice wide receiver screen, like a bubble screen, comes out, makes a good play there. Number 7 caused the fumble, Mr. Mason Lafferty, and recovered it as well. So maybe those coaches, they had this taken care of. They knew from the get-go they're going to get it right back. Now they get a short field. Maybe they can do something with it.
Yeah, the nose of the ball is right on the 50-yard line, so the Warhawks will take over there, and he just reached out and grabbed it. I mean, just was able to snatch that arm, snatch the ball out, and recover the own fumble. That's number 8, Marion, and it's going to be a defensive pass interference. I believe number 4, Calvin McClintock, kind of all over him there, Mark.
Yeah, he did the worst thing he could possibly do and not look back at the ball, and he reached up, and I think he thought he was getting beat and grabbed the receiver and caused the contact. So it'll be a 15-yard penalty here on Providence.
Of course, quarterback number 8, Amarian Pickney, was quarterback, and the throw was fairly decent, but a little bit short. So, but as you said, he did not look back, so he had no clue for the ball. He thought he was going to get beat, so he was just grabbing for anything to stop a touchdown.
And then we thought there'd be a lot of running game, and both teams opened up with a pass.
Yeah, we're so smart.
I guess that's why we're in the booth.
We're in the booth. So that's going to bring up first down at the 35-yard line for the Warhawks. Let's give off up the middle. He's going to get about 4 yards before he's brought down.
This is a nice tackle there by Josiah Moncrief. Looks like we got about 7, looks like.
Yeah, I'm seeing 7. It's a quick little pass out to Brian Glawson. I was able to get, about 2 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5, but it was covered well.
Yeah, it looks like Roman Banner came up and made the nice tackle there. Number 21 did a good job. Going to bring it, looks like about 3rd and 5 now.
The Warhawks really need to take advantage of that turnover.
They should.
Yeah, you get it on the 50-yard line. and get a turnover on the first play, you need to capitalize on that and get some points on the board. I don't have no idea about the kicking game, but I'm assuming they'll probably go 4 downs. Won't have to. That's handoff to number 1, Anthony Wynn, and he's going to rumble in after a missed tackle at the 12-yard line for Warhawks' first touchdown. And there's the running game we was talking about, Mark.
Yeah, handed off to him right up the gut. I think they kind of caught him off guard. They were looking at number 8, Amarion Pickney, and he slipped through the linebackers, and he was gone. He might have got a hand on him maybe about the 5-yard line, but nice run there. But number 4, he did a great job of making that play.
You get number 14, Christopher Sullivan, come up a little like he got a stinger on his arm. He's still winching over there in the end zone. So number 81, Julio Botzuk is going to be attempting to call by PAT. That's going to be a no good on that. So with that miss, be cool. PAT, that's going to give the Warhawks a lead with 10:24 left in the first quarter, 6-0.
Yeah, that was huge. And you're going to see here on the instant replay, the quarterback's reading the line, and then he just busts up the middle. And about right there, number 14, gets a hand on him, but looks like he might have reached out, maybe overextended a little bit when he landed on the arm. But that PAT may be big, because if this is a close ball game, every point definitely going to matter in this ball game.
So the Eagles get the ball back, and they need to stay mistake-free after that nice little run. I mean, they had great field position, but still, there was a couple good throws, great run up the middle, so you can see they can run the ball. Number 81, Julio Botzuk, preparing to kick off again. Look like he's going to do another little squib kick there, Mr. Kenny.
Sure does.
Got,
like he's
everybody's coming
kick.
up.
Well, he's got it on the tee.
And it is. The Eagles able to recover at the 45-yard line, where they have, again, great field position, like number 3, Eb Anderson, with the recovery.
I would expect Providence to come out, maybe settle down, try to run that ball a little bit here, and lean on that offensive line and see if they can make things happen.
Number 2, Craig Pittman in the quarterback spot. A couple wideouts on the far side. Nice run right there by number 23. That was Banner Ryland with just turning those legs, broke a couple tackles right there at the midfield, and was able to pick up the first down.
Yeah, nice tackle by Mason Lafferty again. He's the one who caused the fumble last time and recovered it. But that's a good first down for.
Another nice run by number 23, Banner Ryland, again going around the right side. Good seal blocking there. It was able to get him to get down to about the 42-yard line for a 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I believe they've got that messed up on our sheet here. Those are twins, Roman and Ryland Banner. They have it back. His name's actually Ryland Banner instead of Banner Ryland, but we're reading it, but it should be Ryland Banner.
Ryland Banner. That's a couple good runs, whatever his name is. Nice run. He stays on his feet. That's number 10, Harrison Mims. Going to rumble in all the way for a touchdown for the Providence Eagles. Broke tackle. That's that misdirection you was talking about, Mark.
Right, and again, Harrison is one of the phenomenal athletes. He's probably one of the best pitchers in the state. He's a left-handed pitcher in baseball. I coached his brother in baseball, and that's a superb family. And Harrison's a good kid and plays middle linebacker and running. That was a nice, tough run by Harrison tonight.
Well, that's a great answer for that Warhawk touchdown there, and that was a nice, what was that, 35-yard run there. So the Eagles are lined up for the call by PAT. Little high snap. Kick was up. Kick was blocked. So it was an attempt by number 7, Leighton Hagler. But the Warhawks come in there and block that. So that gives us a tie game with 9:09 left in the first quarter.
Yeah, that was a good job. Nice comeback. I thought they would probably start running the ball more this time instead of throwing the ball, and may not see too many more passes if they can run the ball like this. And I don't blame them, because that was a nice 2 or 3 runs there and got down the field in a hurry, and well done.
Yeah, that offensive line did a great job of blocking open the holes. They was able to get into the secondary quickly, and then was able to break tackles. A couple of them, number 10, of course, Harrison Mims with the touchdown. He broke 2 tackles. And number 23, Rylan Banner, he also broke several tackles on those couple of good runs he had. So hard running. Leighton Hagler back for the kickoff for the Eagles. And they try an onside kick. And now they're going to get it. That's picked up by number 20. That was nice. Chapel Stickler. And there was no Warhawk even close by him.
Sure was. That was very impressive. Definitely caught Daleville off guard. They weren't expecting that. I do not believe you can advance an onside kick. So I think the ball will come back to where Mr. Stickler caught the ball. You'll see here on the instant replay. 2 guys here at the bottom of Daleville were completely caught off guard. Didn't have a chance, and nice play there by the the Providence player. He could easily have touched it about 7 yards, and he got out of the way because he knew it had to go 10 yards. That was a good job by the kicker there that you see, number 7.
So with 9:08 left in the first quarter, we've had 3 onside kicks and 1 was recovered. So that's the Eagles, and they have taken over actually inside the Warhawk territory at the 48-yard line. Another strong run by Rylan Banner, just running over people. You know, obviously these 2 running backs, you can't arm tackle. You're going to have to wrap them up.
Yeah, nice tackle on 52, William Wurianga. Great job there. Mr. Banner, he was literally stepping on people as he was going down the field. Nice job.
The ball at 29, first down. That's how you wrap him up right there. So that's a nice play there by the defense. He was given off again to number 23, but he was stopped in the backfield for about a 2-yard loss.
That's Mr. Wurianga again, number 52. Nice tackle for a loss. About 2 yards, looks like it's going to bring up 2nd and 12.
Got a flag on the play. Ball was handed off number 10, Harrison Mims. He kind of drove it up the middle, got back up right past the line of scrimmage. Actually got about 5 yards, but maybe holding, Mark.
I think it is. I think the right end or the wide receiver here, the defensive back kind of broke to go in to make the tackle, and he kind of hung on a little bit long here. Number 11 was really talking to the official, trying to, I guess, explain himself. But the way they're talking, we'll see here. Blocking the back.
Blocking the back. So that's going to negate that gain by Harrison Mims. Going to back the Eagles up again. So they're going to have a 2nd and a long way to go.
I think number 11 was trying to make that block, and the defender just beat him. And sometimes you just got to let him go. And maybe your player can make a play. It's just, you know, it's going to be a very long, looks like about 2nd and 21 here, looks like just about. It's a long ways.
That's a quick throw out to number 11. Grant Baker was able to make one man miss and get back, not quite to the original line of scrimmage, but he was able to get, 9 yards back?
Yeah, nice tackle by number 25, Orlando Roman there. You know, I wouldn't be shocked if you're not in 4-down territory here for Providence. If they get anything on this play, they will most likely, I think, go for it on 4th down inside their 30. Looks like we've got about maybe 3rd and 14 maybe. Look like we're looking at here. So.
That's a handoff to the man in motion. That was number 20, Chapel Stickler. And he was able to get down. Oh, he got at least 8 or 9 yards. Going to bring up a short, maybe 4 yards, 4th and 4.
Nice tackle by number 24, Jeremiah Walters there. And like I thought, this is definitely 4-down territory, and they're going to go for it here inside. Looks like about their 22-yard line.
Providence looking to the sideline for change of the play. Daleville's got a man coming in. It's a quick pass to number 20, and it is called. He's going to be brought down short of the touchdown, but only by a yard. So that was Chapel Stickler, and that was a nice throw on a little inside slant.
And Mr. Pittman did a great job, and Chapel made a great play with his hands and didn't let the ball get in on him. And thought there he's going to score for a second. They brought him just short of the goal line.
You got Providence going NASCAR. It's that same little play to hand off on the end around to number 20. He's going to get in for the score. So it was Chapel Stickler, and that's the same play. They run that play a couple times, and it's worked. They really sealed the edge on that, gave him enough room to get 2 yards for a touchdown. So Providence Eagles going up 12-6 before this call by PAT.
Yeah, and I like how the Providence coaching staff rewarded him by giving him a chance to score there after he got him down there on that 4th down play. That's nice, and I like when coaches do that for kids who broke about 3 or 4 tackles to get to the end. Big extra point here by Mr. Hagler.
A better snap this time. It's up. Looks good. Yeah, so that PAT call by Be Cool PAT is good. So that puts the Eagles up 13-6 with 5:59 left. That was nice. That was, 2nd and 20.
Yeah, just a nice little wide receiver sweep there, and he hands off to him. Harrison Mims there, number 10, was leading him. He kind of cut back behind Harrison to get the touchdown. He didn't get much yards, but he got enough, and nice touchdown run for Mr. Stickler.
The Eagles doing a good job mixing up with some great running and good passing. It was 2nd and 21. You think that was in a bad situation, but a couple good runs, a nice pass. All of a sudden, touchdown.
Yeah, and I think now if you're Daleville coming out, you've got to be ready for this onside kick and be on your toes over here. He may not do it, but pretty successful the last time, so you definitely need to be waiting for it. That's for sure.
And it is another one, trying the same thing, and it hits the Daleville guy on the shoulder, and then it went out of bounds. Looks like Daleville's going to get lucky on that because it hit Daleville's guy on the shoulder, popped up. The Eagles tried to recover it, but they couldn't before it went out of bounds.
Yeah, I would expect next time out you're going to see an AD or right here on the instant replay, you're going to see that ball. Perfect kick by Leighton. It pops right up right there, hits him on top of the helmet. And Mr. Stickler, Chapel almost had it, but it went out of bounds. You can tell by the coach's reaction right there, they really wanted that big time.
So that bad luck of the bounce, that puts the Warhawks in great field position at the Eagle 45-yard line, trailing by 13-6 with 5:55 left in this first quarter. Been an entertaining game already.
Sure has.
4 onside kicks. That don't happen often. Quarterback number 8, Omarion Pickney, keeping it with a direct run from the quarterback. He's going to be able to pick up about 3 yards before he's pushed out of bounds at about the 44-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like Christian Durden read him out. He held the edge there really well and held on to it. Didn't let him get around the end there. Omarion, good job by Mr. Durden. Looks like it's about 2nd and 9 here for him.
I'm sure the Eagles defensive coordinator has told them, don't let him get outside the edge.
Brings up 2nd down and 8 now for the Warhawks. Ball racing at the Providence 44.
Quick handoff, number 1, Anthony Wynn, 10th grade running back, is going to pick up maybe another yard or 2. It's going to be a 3rd and 6.
Yeah, and like you said before the show, a lot of these guys go both ways. That's Mr. Chapel Stickler on the stop there who scored the touchdown last time for Providence. And These guys are going to have to hold up tonight. It's going to be looks like it's going to be a battle all night.
Brings up third down for the Warhawks. Third and long, 6 short, 7. Foul wrestling in Providence 42.
Fake handoff number 1, and that was number 8, Pickney. He's going to keep it, and he's going to get down a first down and get down almost to the 12-yard line, right about the 12-yard line. Nice run, kind of faked the defense inside, then cut outside.
He sure did. You're going to see on the instant replay. He almost hesitated, and then number 35 there stopped him off, and he saw the edge, and he was gone. Nice tackle again. Number 20, Chapel Stickler there. Definitely a touchdown-saving tackle. They're inside the red zone here for Daleville.
Pickney again with a direct snap, able to weave his way down. About a 5-yard gain inside the 15-yard line. It's going to be second, about 5 yards. And Daleville on the move.
Sure. Omarion there, you can just tell with the ball in his hands, he's electric. And, you know, they're going to probably have to put some scouts out to kind of watch him and kind of keep an eye on him, because it looks like when he sees an opening, he's gone. He's not really reading the pass routes that much. He's just looking for an area to run. And he's doing a good job so far. And Providence is going to have their hands full tonight.
Long in the backfield, Anthony Wynn, number 1. And he will get the handoff, going to the right side. Going to push it down, not quite for a first down, but inside the 10-yard line. Look at about the 9-yard line, so it's going to be third and maybe a yard and a half.
It looks like number 40 was there on the play, number 5 as well. For Providence, it's going to be third and short, and this is without a doubt 4-down distance here you're looking at. So they're going to either way, and I would expect for the ball to be in Omarion's hand and try to make a play here for them. I don't know, but number 1, he's doing a great job. He's running very hard inside the tackle, Leonardo Wynn. They've got two viable threats they can go to here.
Yeah, the Warhawks seem to be content to pick on that right side over there, and it's worked for them.
Looks like maybe have a timeout.
Okay, we're going to have a timeout here. We're going to go to a quick commercial and come back to this exciting game with us.
Are you looking for a great place to eat? Come by Hots Deli, where we pride ourselves on our fresh-cut fruit and vegetables we use for our menu. We bake our bread and chicken fresh each day and have one of the largest gluten-free menus around. At Hots, we offer sandwiches, salads, soups, wraps, pizzas, wings, and our customers love our homemade chicken salad and fresh-made sides. Don't forget to try our baked fries or seared tuna. We have something for everyone, family-friendly and service with a smile. Hots Deli, 180 Westgate Parkway, and remember, get baked, not fried.
Biblically based preaching, dynamic music, ministry to the entire family. Find it all at Ridgecrest Baptist Church in Dothan. Worship with us Sunday mornings at 8:15 or 10:50. And check us out at rbcdothan.org.
Welcome back to Providence Christian Academy here. We're here with the Daleville Warhawks, and they are on the move. They are 3rd and 1 in the red zone, looking to knock on the door of the touchdown and get this game close to tied up, if not tied up, with 2:32 left in this first quarter. Lots of action. Proud you're with us. Thank you for being here. Marcus, you predicted Omarion Pickney with a direct snap, and that was all him. That was all run. Said, you make it. So he is going to get the first down, I believe, or he's going to, nope, I'm sorry, he's going to be short by, what, 6 inches maybe from the marker from up here?
I'm not sure. I think they're going to probably have to measure it, I would think. But that was a nice tackle by number 40. Tyson Smith came in and tricked him up right at the end, but the Providence crew think his forward down. He didn't get it.
They would. They're going to have to check this, though. 2:10 left in this first quarter. Both teams are able to run the ball.
Oh, they just called it a first down.
Oh, so they ain't even have to check it. They just go ahead and give first and goal from about the 7-yard line, 8-yard line. Direct snap, fake handoff. Pickney's going to get down to probably about the 1-yard line or so. Again, kind of moved the defense to the left, and he went to the right, or actually moved to the right. We went to the left and almost scored on that play.
Yeah, that was a nice play on defense, stopping him right at the goal line, actually turning around backwards. Great job. Nice camera work we have on the field there. The goal line situation you're looking at.
It's going to be touchdown Warhawks. Number 1, Anthony Wynn just rumbles in from the right side. Really just kind of got tripped up, but really nobody put a hand on him. So, wow, we're going to have a tie game here if we can get a PAT.
I'm surprised they're really going for the PAT. I thought they would go for 2 with those 2 threats they have in the backfield. Only need 2 yards. That's probably what I would be doing, but again, that's why we're in the booth.
Number 81, Julio Botsa, for the attempt on the Call Bob Be Cool PAT, and better job this time. It's up, but it's still no good. I mean, you get it up. The last one was like a line drive, but that's going to keep the Eagles in the lead by 1, 13-12 with 1:18.
It's a nice run, nice cut back there. But number 1 had a couple guys, number 40, number 20, Chappell, and Tyson Smith were there in the hole, and he just made them both miss. And nice run by Leonardo. Good job. So it's a 1-point ball game with 1:18 left here in the first quarter. And I think if you're Daleville, you're excited because a lot of times they've been coming here the last couple of years. They haven't had much luck here. And for them to be in this, that gives those players some hope and desire, and the summer workouts and the working out and going to practice during the week. That means a big deal to a program. Coach Garner's doing a great job with Daleville of building it up here.
Absolutely. I was looking at the roster here, the Daleville. So you got Anthony Wynn, who just scored that touchdown, is only a 10th grader. So Marion Pickney's just in the 11th grade. So they only got 1, 2, 3, 4 seniors on this team. So that's a good sign, though.
It sure is.
Leading up at his own 40-yard line for the Warhawks, number 81, Julio Botsa. Active to receive the Eagles.
Nice there by Providence. They ended up getting the ball. Looks like number 3 again, doing a great job. Ebb Anderson on recovering the onside kick. Looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 from about Providence's own 36.
Down and 10 yards to go. Ball will be put in play from their own 36-yard line.
All right, the Eagles going to see if they can get the offense to generate some more yards and some more points here at their own 36-yard line. Somebody got a little quick there. Flag on the play before the snap of the ball.
Like maybe all sides on Daleville, maybe. Not sure.
Yeah, the way they're looking, they're going to mark it off against the Daleville. The Warhawks are offside, so that's going to make that first down a little bit easier for the Eagles. 1st and 5.
In high school, even though you line up all sides, you'll see on college tomorrow, the Alabama or Auburn games, they'll continue to play and then come back and get the 5-yard penalty. It's a dead ball foul in high school.
That's number 23. Going to tried to get around the corner. It's kind of sneaky to the left, but he was stuffed right there at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Caden Elmore came in, number 44, caught him, did a good job. Can't tell if you ever got anything. And also number 77 there did a great job as well. Big boy Jeremiah Moore, 6'3", 277 pounds.
Another hard run for number 23, Rodden Banner. I believe he's going to get the first. He is going to get the first down. He was hit at, about the 42-yard line. He kind of shook that off and just kept turning those legs.
He sure did a great job. Number 24 came up. Jeremiah Walters made a nice tackle. Looks like this. No, we're going to maybe try to get a playoff here.
Yeah, we've got about 14 seconds left for the end of this first quarter.
Maybe not. Where the quarterbacks keep looking over here to the sidelines, I think they're probably going to just let this go ahead and go on out. They got a 1-point lead here, 13-12 here at the Providence Stadium.
you looking for a great place to eat? Come by Hots Deli, where we pride ourselves on our fresh-cut fruit and vegetables we use for our menu. We bake our bread and chicken fresh each day and have one of the largest gluten-free menus around. At Hots, we offer sandwiches, salads, soups, wraps, pizzas, wings, and our customers love our homemade chicken salad and fresh-made sides. Don't forget to try our baked fries or seared tuna. We have something for everyone, family-friendly, and service with a smile. Hots Deli, 180 Westgate Parkway, and remember, get baked, not fried.
We want to make it clear
what comes first here
At Southeast Health, we're improving quality
and keeping our patients safer.
with best practices and improved processes.
We're delivering safer care.
And more satisfied patients.
as a result. Our hospital earned an A for patient safety from Leapfrog.
An elite designation recognizing our high standards.
We made the commitment.
We earned the grade.
We did it for you.
Southeast, always the right direction.
Biblically based preaching, dynamic music, ministry to the entire family. Find it all at Ridgecrest Baptist Church in Dothan. Worship with us Sunday mornings at 8:15 or 10:50. And check us out at rbcdothan.org.
Friday Night Football's live game of the week is sponsored by Terry McBride with Country Financial.
Welcome back. This is the first play of the second quarter. A little quick out pass to number 20. That's Chapel Stickler, and he was able to get a first down. Got a man down, though, for Providence.
Look at Harrison Mims. He's a big play for him. That's a nice swing pass here to Chapel. Came up, 24 came up, and it's going to be, looks like it'll be 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. This will be a huge injury, though, for Providence, because he's a big-time player for them.
Yeah, Harrison Mims, number 10, he's 5'10", 190, so he's a tough pull down now on the tackle.
Yeah, and it looks like it's a lower leg injury. It's kind of what they're looking at. Saw online where it looks like maybe HA's up on 14-0. That's a big undefeated for first place region matchup, this region, 3A. So.
Yeah, we knew last year when we saw HA how young they were and the talent they still had, even young, they was going to be hard to handle this year.
Yeah, they are. They're going to be tough. That's a good sign.
Great sign there. Harrison Mims coming off the field looking good. He might have just got a stinger or something there on his lower leg. Maybe, but it looks good.
Yeah, maybe
walking very
little
well.
knee contact. Maybe got a helmet on the knee, just a bruise, hopefully. But he's walking around. That's a good sign for Providence.
Again, the Eagles got a first down at their Warhawks' first 40-yard line. Nice grab by number 20, Chapel Stickler. It was thrown a little bit behind. It was a fake handoff and then a quick throw, but good hands by number 20.
Yeah, great job. Number 25 came up and really put a good hit on him. Rolando Roman there. Great job by Chapel to hold on to it for a first down.
Ball on the 29-yard line. Daleville. And the Eagles on the move again.
Looks like we got a timeout. Not quite sure what for.
Good block out in front for number 23. It's that Ryland Banner. So he's able to push forward for about a 5-yard gain. Had great blocking in front of him. So it's going to be a 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line, Mark.
Yeah, number 52 was down there on the end, making tackle long, number 25 for Daleville. But nice 5-yard gain for
During
Providence.
the screen, number 23 doing a great job. Ryland Banner running hard. Good protection, nice throw. Never turn around. Touchdown, Providence Eagles. Again, that was number 20, Chapel Stickler. I've called his name already in a little over a quarter several times, but a beautiful throw.
Yeah, nice pass there by the quarterback. Greg Pittman just put it right over the defensive back's shoulder, and Chapel made a nice catch for a touchdown.
Leighton Hagler, number 7, in for the call. Bob, Be Cool, PAT. Good snap, kick up. That is good. So with 10:26 left for halftime, the Eagles up 20-12 over the Daleville Warhawks, and that was a nice start. Look at this throw here. It's beautiful spin on this ball. I mean, right in the breadbasket. Number 17 never turned around. He was beat anyway. I don't think it made a difference, even if he did turn around. So a good-looking play.
Yeah, that was a nice touch by the quarterback. Mr. Pittman III did a good job. We'll see if we're on this continuous onside kick that both teams continue to do. Yeah, I've never seen so many onside kicks in a ball game when the first half, but both of the staff see something they think they can get out of it, so they would imagine they would continue to do it.
Looks like it's going to be a high-scoring game, Mark, if it keeps on like this. And we said, we was talking before the game, the defense is going to be, what sets this game apart. One of them's going to have to stop the other one.
Yeah, and both teams are doing really good jobs of moving the ball through the air, on the feet, doing a great job of making plays and extending drives. And
absolutely. I've noticed that the Warhawks have got different numbers up front. Like they've got the good hands people up front. I see number 10, number 24, let's have 48 on there. So coaches made some adjustments to try to stop this onside kick. And there's another onside kick. Do not know. It was interesting. The kicker kind of followed the ball and they blocked down.
Sure did. They kind of did the onside kick straight ahead instead of from the side.
So it looks like the Eagles have recovered. So they're going to get, this is what, number 3? Well, would have been number 2, well, almost number 3.
If they mark it where their feet are, the ball did not go 10 yards.
Got to go past the midfield.
That should be a penalty if that's the case, because the ball has to go 10 yards. Now, the offense team can come up and touch it, and he might have done that. I'd be curious to see that if they did that. But no, they didn't. It's illegal touching on Providence. It's going to be first down for Daleville.
It was a good design. It was different. Like I say, they did one side twice, and then they tried it up the middle and had a chance at it. But I think they just had to wait another, half a yard?
It looks like it.
So with that, Daleville will take over just inside the Eagle territory at the 49.5-yard line, trying to match the touchdowns that the Eagles has been able to generate. Almost had Amarian Pickney in the backfield, and they do now. He was able to break a tackle, but it took so long to develop. It gave everybody else on the defense to come up there. So they're going to be about almost a 9-yard, or it will be a 9-yard loss.
Yeah, number 24, Reed Ferris, came up and made a nice tackle. I think Amarian, after he broke it, I thought he would just maybe try to get back to the line of scrimmage. You'll see here in the instant replay. He runs to the left, and nice tackle there on 18. Thought he had him, and you'll see Reed there just kind of buckle down and get him down. Nice tackle there. Brings up, looks like about 2nd and 20 for Daleville.
Yeah, I believe Mr. Pickney should have went north and south instead of going east and west after that missed tackle and try to just salvage what he could. Handoff up the middle to number 1, Mr. Wynn. He's going to be able to pick up about 4. Still going to be a long 3rd and 15.
Yeah, that was a nice, looks like a group of Providence players had him in there, and I see number 10 back out there, so that's a good sign for Harrison. Looks like maybe it was just a bruise or something. He's back in the ball game. He's going to be much needed in the middle of that defense for Providence Christian.
The Warhawks looking to the sideline, getting a play call. Got number 7. He needs to back up. There he goes. Got quads on the left side and a single on the right, so looking for a pass. Got pressure in the backfield. He's going to get back to about the 49-yard line before he's brought down there. That's the quarterback, and there was good coverage downfield by the Providence Eagles.
Yeah, Connor Odom ended up getting him down there at the end. Marion tried to make a play, tried to make a play downfield, but Providence did a good job on defense. He did a great job, and they're doing really well on the field. You looking at about 4th and 14 here with a punt from about the 48.
Kick is up. It's high. It's going to take a Warhawk bounce down to about the 22-yard line where they will take over. So that was a first stop of this game, Mark.
Yeah, it was. That was a good job by them. Both teams are really rushing the ball. They almost have about 160 yards combined rushing for both teams. 91 for for Providence, and then you got 68 for Daleville. So, like we said before the game, the running is going to be what dictates this game most likely, but a couple good passes by Providence will also open up that running game.
We've got 7:54 left in halftime. Score is 20-12. Eagles up on the Warhawks. Providence on the move again on offense on their own 24-yard line. Handoff was to number 23. That was Rylan Banner. Was able to pick up, muster maybe a couple yards.
Yeah, it was a nice tackle, looked like by number 5 there for Daleville. Jeremy Barber did a good job.
Daleville showing pressure, backed off a little bit. Nice miss, nice running by number 20. Chapel Stickler made the first man miss on that open field tackle, was able to pick up a first down.
And number 24 there with the tackle, Jeremiah Walters, but that was a nice wide receiver screen out to Chapel for the first down.
Gives them a first down at the 37, their own 37-yard line. The Eagles doing a good job mixing the plays up too, as far as some slow, then they'll go NASCAR, they'll go speed on them. There's that quick little out, good blocking downfield. Stickler again with a good block. That was number 3, F. Anderson with the reception, able to get about 7 yards.
About 8 yards, looks like maybe a couple yards short. Be 2nd and 2 there. Jeremiah Walters pushed him out of bounds.
Good blocking downfield by Chapel Stickler. He's just doing a little bit of everything tonight.
He sure is.
They tried that little misdirection play, almost like an inside end around, giving off number 40, Tyson Smith. Maybe, they got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe got a half a yard mark.
Yeah, that number 77, the big boy in the middle. He's 6'3", 277. Jeremiah Moore did a great job of going down the line, but they did get enough for a first down.
Providence continue to go with a no huddle, just looking to the sideline for the play. Nice cut, got nothing but open field. Number 20, that Chapel Stickler, he's going to rumble down, get all the way for a touchdown. Providence Eagles, about a 50-yard run there. Almost got caught in the backfield, number 44, but he just couldn't do it. He made a cut to the inside, and once he got in the secondary, he was off to the races.
Yeah, about 7 yards down the field, he was in wide open, and nobody could catch him. And nice job. Mr. Stickler is going to have a nice night tonight if this keeps up. I believe that's his 3rd touchdown of the night. 1 receiving and 2 rushing.
Again, number 7, Leighton Hagler, in for the PAT. It's up, and it is good. Call by PAT, big goal. And that puts the Providence Eagles up 27-12 over the Daleville Warhawks. And they had been just kind of grinding it out, but that was a nice, number 44 just missed after that cut. He got to the secondary, and that was it.
Looked like number 24 tried to come up, not right there with the dive in the end, but number 25 had the angle on Chapel, and he made him miss him. And then it was a leg race to the end zone, and he ended up winning it, obviously, with the touchdown run.
So after the first defensive stop of the game, the Eagles able to capitalize on that, get another touchdown. So as we said, defense coming into play, and that's what it is. Before then, it was back and forth. Touchdown here, touchdown there. The only difference was a missed PAT.
Yeah, and I probably just about guarantee you we're going to have an onside kick here because I don't think either team can kick it more than 15 or 20 yards, it looks like. And like you said, they're putting all the wide receivers and all the number 7, 24, 10 hands people up on the front. Let's see if they do it again.
Number 7, nope, kicks it away this time. Down to the middle man, that's to number 25, Roland Roman. And he's going to get to about the 47-yard line, but there is a yellow hanky on the field.
Yeah, that was a nice tackle by number 51. Looks like maybe 60. Well, we don't have a 51 for them. Charlie McGee looks like what the PA guy said. Number 51 is Charlie McGee. He made the play.
Referee's pointing to the Warhawks. Still got a little discussion going on, but it looks like it probably is going to go against the Warhawks.
It was thrown real late, so it might be a face mask maybe. I'm not sure.
And I was wrong. It's against the Providence Eagles. It's going to move it. It may be a face mask. It's going to move it way down into Providence Eagles territory about the 39-yard line. So if it was what it was 15-yarder.
It was thrown so late, so that's what makes me think that at the end of the play, it may have had a face mask.
Well, after all said and done, Warhawks got great field position at the Eagle 39-yard line with 5:41 left until halftime. Man, great pursuit there. That was number 8, Demarion Pickney, with a direct snap and run again. But, man, great pressure and pursuit there by number 5.
Yeah, Charlie Durden made a great play. You'll see here, he shot out of a cannon. Demarion thinks he's outside. Number 5 wraps him up, and Harrison Mims comes and kind of helps him finish him off. But Mr. Durden did a great job of holding on to Demarion there.
Yes, that's a good job by Chris Durden there. I mean, he was, like you said, it was like he was shot out of a cannon. He got in the backfield in a hurry. Wasn't touched by any of the Warhawk players. So that's going to bring up a long second and about 14. Warhawks need to score before they go into halftime. Well, the way Providence has moved the ball. So it's number 1, Mr. Wynn.
Nice tackle that looked like by Harrison Mims, looked like her, and also Chapel Stickler came up and helped with the play as well. So they're doing a good job here. It brings up a crucial 3rd and 10, looks like here, which again, I think you're in 4-down territory. So you don't have to get all 10 here, just maybe 4 or 5 and give yourself a shot.
Yeah, I think it's going to be 4-down territory anyway, because obviously, you know, their kicker has struggled a little bit, even with Point AT, so there's not a field goal kicker per se out there. So I think you're right. It's going to be 4-down. Anthony's looking for a pass. He's got a man out there, but he's covered well. Oh, almost intercepted by number 11. Is that Grant Baker?
Yeah, he did a great job. Grant did of breaking that up. There about the 5-yard line. Brings up 4th and 10.
The pass was not great for him. He was thrown behind, so it's a little short, and that was a little bit long, I think, for Mr. Pickney to try to throw it that far.
Looks like they are going to punt it, so.
I am a little surprised there on that.
I guess Coach Garner's trying to pin them and maybe use his timeouts and get the ball back. That almost was a perfect kick.
It was by half a yard. It was too long. It just inched inside the goal line. So that's going to give Providence Eagles first down at the 20-yard line with 4:05 left for this halftime.
Yeah, you see number 24 there, Jeremiah Walters was the punter, and he did a phenomenal job. Almost had the perfect kick. almost like it landed from where here on the 2-yard line and just barely creeped into the end zone.
So the Warhawks need to make a stop here. It would be disastrous for the Eagles to score again for Daleville. Craig Pittman with a quick out to number 3, but it was a little bit low, so he was able to catch it, but he was already down with his knee. So
yeah, like he maybe short-armed it a little bit, little quick on the release, and
like I said, the pass was caught by number 3, F. Anderson, 6'2", 151, but he had no chance to run with it. So it did get, it got a yard and a half, better than nothing. Good block, another hard run. So it's number 33, Kaiser Sims, breaking a tackle and getting about 7 yards for a 3rd and 3. Well, I'm sorry, not 7, 5 yards for a 3rd and 5.
Yeah, Marion Pickney's in is now number 8. He is in the game, so obviously his speed is going to be what's used, and I would imagine that's probably what's going to need to be done here to kind of keep them in check.
Yeah, he's in like a prevent safety position there, trying to get, if they get to the secondary, stop them long runs. And that stopped a long run right there. That was no run at all. So, again, the handoff again was number 33, Kaiser Sims, and he was met hard in the backfield.
I'm surprised here that Daleville's not calling a timeout with the clock running on. It's going to be 4th and 10. I'm not sure why he's not calling. Now he finally does, but that cost him about 15 seconds there.
Yeah, I was surprised too. I thought they'd be automatic after that stop on 4th and 11, automatic timeout there, because he's got 2.
Yeah, Caden Elmore came up number 44, made a nice stop in the backfield for a loss of about 4 or 5 yards. And I was expecting to see Coach Garner running on the field, wanting a timeout immediately so they can get this ball back. Probably around midfield with about 2:10 left to go here in the second quarter, and plenty of time for that offense to score.
Yeah, absolutely, with 2 explosive players, like number 8, Amari and Pickney, and number 1, Mr. Wynn. I mean, both of those are capable of scoring at any time. So
they did a good job of stopping them here. They just need to get that timeout quick. Got an update here where it says now that HA's up 21-0 on Opp. So
that's big. Wow.
That's a little surprising. I thought it'd be a little better game than that.
That's an offensive powerhouse at HA with that quarterback. Woo. I would say Providence is back to punt. And, of course, number 8, Amari Pickney, at his own 45-yard line, waiting for this kick. They're going to kick it away from him, which is smart. It is going to take a Providence Eagles bounce down to about the 43-yard line, and that's where Daleville will take over with 2:27 left till halftime, try to make this game a little bit closer.
Yeah. You got to like their chances here. If the scoreboard's right, it's got 2 timeouts left, I believe. No, only one timeout left for Daleville. So, but again, in high school football, after a first down, the clock does stop. So there's plenty of time here for Daleville to score. I think they're looking at the clock because I don't think the clock ran when they punted the ball, because it was 2:27 when they called the timeout. And
yeah, because you was looking at talking about, maybe get the ball back with about 2:10, 2:15. So I don't think it ran either. They probably going to have to run a few seconds off this clock, which will make Providence happy.
yeah, I think they're talking. You'll see him, the head ref, have his hand on his chest. He's actually talking to the scorekeeper. And they took 5 seconds off the clock, so it's 2:22. So, yeah, they didn't get the clock going on the height. They took 5 seconds off.
So I think the Warhawks are going to have to either have a long run or so, or either pass the ball a little bit. I mean, 2:22 is plenty of time to score, but, you know, you can't be too complacent. That was a pass, but it was knocked down. So it's going to be an incomplete pass. So we'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Nice deflection there by number 18, Zach Vinson. You'll see Zach here on the rollout. Number 18 come up, reach up, and nice job of knocking that ball down.
Yeah, he's 6'5", 193, so he can get his arm way up there.
Yeah.
2:16 with the clock stopped, 2nd and 10. That handoff to number 1, Mr. Wynn. He's going to get maybe 4 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Looks like Providence here is calling timeout. I think that's smart by Coach Keith, because if they stop him here, they'll get the ball back. But Zach Vinson, again, number 18, came up and he deflected on 1st down, 2nd down. He actually made the tackle. So nice series here for Mr. Zach, doing a great job. But you're looking at about 3rd and about 7 here for Daleville.
Yeah, looking down on the field, number 10, Harrison Mims, still not all the way 100%. He was kind of limping just a little bit. I think the coach was asking him if you need to come out, and he was giving a no, I don't want to come out. So
there's looks like it's Hawaiian theme night here at Providence. Aloha to the student section.
A lot of color down there.
Sure is. It's good to see. That's one thing you like about high school football is the student section.
Oh, they on TV, fired up there now.
You have some who pound on their chest, and you have others that look like they're too cool. They don't want to make any facial expressions. Yeah, but both ends of the spectrum when it comes to the student section.
Warhawks for a quick pass. That was out to number 11, Brian Clausen. It's going to be close to a 1st down. I don't think he quite made it, but it's going to be close.
I think it's going to be close enough that Coach Keith's not going to call time. They're going to measure it, I think. And I would expect if they don't make it, they probably will call timeout. But if I'm Daleville, you know, you're down 15, I'd go for it. You're at midfield, put the ball in your best player's hand, Omarion, or hand it off, you know, to Mr. Wynn as well, because they've really been getting at least 1 or 2 yards easily on the run. I'd spread them out and try to run right up the middle, but looks like we're waiting.
I think it's going to be 4th down for sure.
Well,
they ain't bringing the chains out to measure, so it's going to be 4th and about a half a yard. And I agree with you 100%. I give it to either number 8 or number 1, whichever one. I just give it a direct snap. Number 8, just go up the middle. No dancing, no moving, just power. Rely on that offensive line to get you that half a yard. Not even a half a yard. It is a handoff. Nope, it's a fake handoff. That was nice. It faked me off. Oh, wow, that's number 8, Comarion Pickney, and he just had the offense going, the defense going all the way the wrong way, and they cut back, and that's a score with 1:32 left, and that's what they needed, Mark.
Well, you know, I like that call from Coach Garner. Put the ball in your best player's hands. Namarion is by far the best, and you need that 1 yard. He got you a touchdown instead. So now you're looking at probably going for 2 here, I would imagine, if you're Daleville, to make it a 1-possession game, because right now they're down by 9. It would be a 7-point ball game if they make it. But they might have scored too quick for Providence with 1:32 left.
Exactly. I was thinking the same thing. But that was a nice play. That was a good fake. Of course, I thought it was going to go to Mr. Wynn myself. And great fake. And then he just took off to the right, and he was off to the races as well. It's going to be a good stop by the Eagles. The handoff was number 25, Rolando Roman. But that right side of that defensive line on the Eagles just stuffed it. Yeah, there's number 10, Harrison Mim. Like I say, he's still a little ginger. Here's a replay on that. Nice cut to the left. Number 14 barely got a hand on him, but there was a lot of green.
Yeah,
and he is too fast.
He is. He's a great athlete. You can't give him that much space, and more times than not, he's going to beat you if you give him that much space to work in. And that's a good call by Coach Garner. A nice touchdown for Daleville to go into the half with. If they can hold them here and make this a, 9-point ball game, and I have a feeling we'll probably see an onside kick start off the second half.
I would be surprised.
So should go from there. And on top of that, Daleville gets the ball coming out. So.
Oh, right, that's due. Yep.
That'd be nice. They can make this a really close ball game if they come out and hold them here and then get the ball back and make something happen in the second half. So
yeah, if they can stop Providence here, they can go in there with a lot of positive energy in that locker room after that score. You've been down and only down, 9, which is, you was hoping they'd make that 2-point, but they didn't. But still, though, that was a great job by the Warhawks. Number 81, Julio Botzik, set to kick the ball off. We'll see if we get another onside. Nope, he's going to kick it to the Providence Eagles, and he's going to get it at about the 30-yard line and bring it up to the 40-yard line. That's number 20, Chapel Stickler.
I probably wouldn't have kicked it to him of anybody.
I know he's had a big night.
He's had an amazing first half, and you've heard his name called out all night long. But nice tackle there by number 48, Daniel Blake, for Daleville with 1:26 left to go here for Providence till halftime.
And we've seen that Craig Pittman's got a good arm. He's got a nice soft touch on it, and they are going to throw it. And he's going to bring it downfield. Ball is up. Looked like it may be a little bit of a miscommunication. That ball was uncatchable. I know there's some contact there, but that ball was 10 yards from anybody.
Well, Mr. Pittman has a good arm, but when you've got a 6'3", 277-pound guy in your face with his arms extended, I think that was the reason kind of for the throw to be off a little bit, because number 77 was right in his face when he let go of that ball.
That pass was intended for number 11, Grant Baker, 6'1", 163. But again, a little bit off the mark. Well, a lot off the mark. Bring up 2nd and 10. Good protection. Nice sharp throw to number 3, F. Anderson.
And Orlando Roman there with a nice, almost had him inside the 10 yards, but he ended up getting a first down. Way to hang on to the ball there. But number 3, Eb Anderson, and getting that first down.
Good help out from number 23, Rylan Banner, because he had a man coming through the middle, but he picked him up. Craig Pittman with a lot of room, going to be able to rumble down to about the 40-yard line where he's going to step out of bounds. He's going to make it 2nd and about 2-yard lines. We've still got 50 seconds left before the halftime, and Providence Eagles using that quarterback arm there, Mark.
And not just that, but I like the play of he didn't have anything. He got out of bounds and stopped the clock. That was smart play by Mr. Pittman.
More good protection. He's going to bring it downfield, and it's going to be a little bit short. There is a flag on the play. The pass was intended for number 20, Chapel Stickler. He threw it on the run, so it didn't have a lot of zip on it, but it looked like there was some contact down there.
Yeah, he made defensive back. You see it all the time on TV, and same mistake you always make as defensive back is when you don't turn around. And he didn't turn around and tried to find the ball and made contact. I think if he turns around, he may intercept it.
Had great coverage on him. Yes, he was right there with him.
He sure was.
So that penalty, that's going to move it down to about, the 25-yard line of the Warhawks, where the Providence Eagles will have a first down with still 40 seconds left. The Warhawks really need to stop here. They don't need the Eagles to get a touchdown here. Got a whistle before the snap of the ball, so maybe a false start.
It's going to be that or all sides. It's from the Paul guy. It's false start, you're right. Looks like maybe the wide receiver might have started a little bit early. is excited getting out there because they know they're throwing the ball, trying to run his route. But the good thing is that it didn't, the clock stopped, so it didn't hurt him there.
Brings up 1st and 15 from the 30-yard line. Need to get to the 15 for a first down. Double wideouts on each side. Got number 23 in the backfield. Rylan Banner, he's been doing a good job helping the blocking.
I think they're maybe trying to work on the clock again. That time, there shouldn't be any time yet. It didn't come off. It went from 38 back to 40. The guy started the clock, and it was a dead ball before the hike. So clock should be back to where it was before they hiked it.
5-yard penalty goes against the Eagle defense. First down and 15 yards to go.
Pittman's going to run out, roll to the right, looking downfield. He's just going to chunk that away. Smart play there because he was well covered by number 7, Mason Lafferty.
I think another smart choice. It wouldn't have anything there, just throw it away. They changed that high school rule that now you can throw the ball out of bounds if you're outside the pocket like you see on Saturday and Sunday. Just make sure it gets back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a nice smart play by the quarterback.
And we'll bring the clock down to 32 seconds. Kind of the same play. Look, give him a little option to run or throw. He's got pressure, but number 44, he's going to throw it away again. Sorry. Yep. Caden Elmore with the pressure there. Again, great coverage downfield. Nowhere to go with the ball.
No, and I think what they're talking about here possibly is a intentional grounding, but I don't think it is because he was outside the pocket, and they threw it to the line of scrimmage, so it should be 3rd down, I believe, in 15. Yeah, that was a good call by the official crew. Last year, that would have been a penalty for intentional grounding.
Got some more pressure in the backfield. The ball's thrown up, but number 3, F. Anderson with the high point to catch that ball at the 5-yard line, and that's going to give them a first down and goal.
Looks like we've got a timeout here by Providence. They've got 2. Good time for a timeout.
Tell you what, there was double coverage. He threw it, and he had pressure, threw it up, but Mr. Anderson was able to beat everybody to the top of the ball, to the arc of the ball, and bring that ball down.
Yeah, just like on the penalty, they didn't turn around and find the ball. And I know coaches are going to be telling this. You're going to see this on the replay here, where Mr. Pittman kind of rolls out here to the left a little bit, gets pressure there for number 77 and gets it up. Ed just makes a great play on number 24 and got it down to the 5-yard line. And, the coaches are probably screaming, knock it down, knock it down. And number 3, he did a great job of going up at the high point and getting the ball. Ed did a great job.
Yeah, number 24, Jeremiah Walters for the Warhawks was there. He was just out of position. But, hey, that's what athletes do.
That's right.
So good job. With 16 seconds left before this half, the Eagles knocking on the door for another touchdown, which will put them in the locker room looking really good. I think in this first half, we've only had about 3 stop on downs. More.
After the timeout, Eagles have a first down and goal to go with the ball at the 5-yard line.
It's a pass, had a man open, but he did have some pressure. It was intended for number 4, Calvin McClintock, but that pressure up the middle was had him throw a little bit quicker than he wanted to.
Yeah, number 77 has done a really good job of putting pressure up front and moving that pocket. He's getting double teamed a lot, and that line's kind of getting back to the quarterback there, to Craig Pittman. Comes Harrison Mims into the ball game. We might see a run here. They do have a timeout left, so they can run the ball and still call time and still be in good shape for a field goal if they have to.
That was run. It was handed off to number 23. That was Rylan Banner, and that's who's that? That got him? You just missed his name again and again. And number 77, and he broke through the line and got him in the backfield.
I mean, look at him on camera. He's massive, and he's just living in that backfield. And I guarantee you, Providence will be trying to scheme up for him in the second half because he literally just blew that play up, and he's been in the backfield about every play, and that's just a a good play by the defensive player there. You know, Jeremiah Moore, he's a senior. He could let that video go out. He'll be playing on Saturdays next year.
For real. So with 5 seconds left, it is third down, but Providence is electing to try a field goal by Leighton Hagler. 26-yarder. It's up. And it is good. So with 5 seconds left before the half, Providence Eagles did not get a touchdown, but were able to muster a field goal. So that's a positive going into the locker room, but it's also a positive for Daleville.
That's right. Again, no time ran off the clock. I'm not sure what's going on with the scorekeeping. But I thought that would have been the last play of the half, but looks like we may have a kickoff here.
So the score now is 30-18. Providence Eagles leading the Daleville Warhawks right before halftime, able to get that field goal. It does. They are going to bring it down to 2 seconds. 2 seconds left before halftime.
And you know, if you're Daleville, it's encouraging because you see the defensive line play there at the end. If the defensive backs can work on turning around and catching the ball and eyeing it and following it and making a stop, they right in this ball game because they get the ball to start off the second half. So they score a touchdown, most likely they'll go for 2. It's a 4-point ball game going into the third quarter, and that's huge for them.
Ball is kicked off and picked up by number 8. That's the quarterback, Amari Pickney. Went one way, cut back on the field. Was able to muster a little bit thing, but it's going to run the clock out. So at halftime, Providence Eagles up 30-18 against Daleville Warhawks. And again, Mark, so name of the game is Eagles Warhawks. Welcome back to Providence Christian School. We got the matchup here with the Warhawks. The Warhawks did get the ball. They've run one play, Providence Christian. Imagine that, you try to onside kick there, Mark. So, but they are trying to get back in this game. They're only down 12 points. So that was a run by number 8, Amari Pickney. Been a workhorse today, him and number 1. So again, it's second down and about 4 yards to go. And the Warhawks are in Providence Christian School Eagles territory at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, they've only had 7 yards passing, so they're rushing the ball, and they had 126 there.
There's a handoff number win, and the ball comes out. It looks like Providence Eagles are going to get a fumble. It's going to be the second turnover of the night for the Eagles. They're going to get it at their own 37-yard line, and that is bad news for the Warhawks. They were looking to move this ball down and get another touchdown and cut this game lead a little bit, but there's a nice stick, and the ball popped out about 5 yards in the front. Here's the instant replay here. Again, that was number 1.
Couldn't really tell who made the tackle. Number 4 Calvin McClintock ended up making the recovery, but good field position, kind of couldn't make anything of it for Daleville.
We'd said in the first half that Daleville's got to quit making mistakes because they're not able to stop Providence as of yet. Another good hard run. Didn't get a whole lot out of it, but still Rylan Banner, number 23, working as hard as he can. There is a flag on the play.
Generally, that's in the spot of holding where it's thrown. For Providence in the first half, they actually have 154 yards rushing and 79 passing, which most of that's to Chapel Stickler, who's had 3 touchdowns, but that penalty is actually on Daleville. So Daleville's not starting off here the third quarter kind of like what they wanted, that's for sure.
No, this offense that the Eagles have had, well, the first half anyway, I mean, got down to the end, actually threw the ball well. They had a passing touchdown as well, so they've had a pretty balanced offense, as you said by the stats. So, and there's another flag before the snap.
This is a legal procedure. The wide receiver here on the bottom of the screen, number 3, was still moving, and then the wide receiver at the top was moving at the same time. So that was the reason. It should be a 5-yard penalty. So the 5 yards Daleville gave them. Providence, with the play, gets moved back to 5 yards.
Well, with that penalty, it's going to be first and, well, it should be second, right? 2nd and 8, because they just run the first play. Just a little bit that end around there. Try to get some blocking, but that is a no-go. So number 7, Mason Lafferty, again, cutting that edge off and not able to let Providence get that to the outside. So they're going to lose about 3 yards, 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 13.
Looked like Chapel was trying to throw the ball, is what it looked like. But looks like we've got about 2nd and 13 here coming up.
There's that quick little swing pass out to the flats to number 4. So Calvin McClintock, he's able to get about 6 yards back, but it's still going to end up 3rd and 6.
And that's a nice tackle by number 24 there from Daleville. Jeremiah Walters, he's made some nice stops for them tonight. Providence is going to be careful there because the wide receiver comes up to the other wide receiver, and they may get them for a crackback block. They're trying to cut those injuries down in high school and allowing those players to go down the line and kind of hit the defender off the side. So it brings up 3rd and about 6 here for Providence.
There's that quick swing pass. Same play out to the right side, and it is stuffed again just like it was on the left side. Number 7, Mason Lafferty, again, just eating that up. It looked like he almost knew what was coming.
Yeah, he did. Great defense and nice 2 stops for there. Bring up 4th down. I would expect a punt here. Doesn't look like they're lining up to go for it. I can't imagine 4th and 7.
At their own 40-yard line.
It's interesting. Now it looks like he's going to go back.
Probably a little pooch kick.
Yeah.
Yep. Got nobody back, so no return. So got a little bit on. It's going to be down at about the 35-yard line. The Warhawks, where they will take over. So even at that fumble, there's a nice defensive stand right there for them to get that ball back.
That's right. Nothing hurt on the fumble. They score now. It's a 1-possession game. I like what Providence did there. The main thing that they were trying to do is keep the ball out of Amarion's hand because he would be the punt returner and keep him on the sidelines. And I like that call by Providence. But Daleville here needs to get something going and make some plays. And I would imagine we're going to see a lot of Mr. Wynn and also Mr. Pickney here in the second half.
It might be, I know they hadn't thrown the ball a lot, but it would be a good idea to kind of mix it up a little bit. There's that handoff, number Wynn, and he is brought down behind the line of scrimmage, hit in the backfield. So it's number 35, got a hand on him and did not let go. That's Connor Odom.
Yeah, he did a good job of holding on to him until Mr. Durden came up and finished the play. But I did like how they turned around and gave the ball right back to Mr. Wynn, even though he foamed it last play, showing some confidence in him. That's a nice sign from Coach Garner.
So let's bring on 2nd and 12. Warhawks at their own now. Line of scrimmage at the 34-yard line. Got a double stack on the right side, and this is a straight run by Mr. Amarian Pickney, and he's going to pick up maybe 3 yards, get it back to right past the original line of scrimmage by a yard. We're 3rd and 9.
He's looking for any crevice is what he's doing. He's pretty much running down the sideline, looking for that little bit of gap to shoot through, and Providence did a good job of trying to close all those gaps there. Brings up a long 3rd and 9.
If you come back after the second half, appreciate you coming back. We still got a great game going on. 7:06 left in this 3rd quarter. A little bad snap, kind of fumbled. Put it on the heels. Got to have a flag down. Looks it's probably going to be a hold. Pickney's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and maybe one more.
Now that play didn't look good from the start with the snap, pretty much rolling back to the quarterback. And I think the line ended up grabbing somebody. And that's right, it's holding. Looks like we may have a decline. on Providence, which bring up, looks like about 4th and 9 again. Didn't get much on that play.
So both defenses have done a great job, but stopped by the Warhawks and then now stopped by Providence, the Eagles. So they will get the ball back with 6:54 left in the third quarter. The Warhawks unable to generate any offense on that possession.
I think both coaches did a good job at halftime of making some adjustments on the offense, and it showed out in both drives here for both teams.
The Warhawk kick gets a great bounce for them. It's going to be all the way down to about the 26-yard line where Providence will take over. Nice punt.
Yeah, that's a really good job. About 36, about 38 yards. What you're looking at here. Daleville's still in this ball game, but they can't let them get too much far ahead and make the 3-possession ball game, so they need to hold them here and get that ball back.
Yeah, I'm sure Providence is content to let this clock just keep on ticking. Ryland Banner, the lone setback in the backfield. Look like they may try that quick. Nope, that's straight quarterback run. Fake to number 23 and try it up the middle. It's going to get maybe a yard and a half before he's brought down.
It's a nice tackle by number 52, William Waringa. Looks like we got about 2nd and 9 is what we're looking at here.
Got 2 tall receivers on the near side. Got 6'1" and 6'2".
Daleville's pointing to the line. Let's see if they get it.
One's pointing one way, one pointing the other. They both say they're both wrong. Like it's going to be on the defense, offsides.
Our spotter's got Daleville jumping off. Let's see. She's got this right. She is our eye in the sky, as always. We couldn't do this without her for sure.
All right, after a little bit of discussion, it's going to be offsides on the Warhawks.
Don't ever doubt the eye in the sky. Great job. So that should bring up, looks like about 2nd, probably like 4. Here's the instant replay.
So hit the instant replay. See, right, yep.
Yeah.
Had a little bit of contact there. Look at knock the center all the way over.
Yeah, see, the center should be in the, oh, now we've changed it. Not sure exactly what that was. He pointed the other way, but okay. It's actually on Providence.
All right, it's going to be 2nd down and 14 after a walk one way and a walk back. Ball at the 21-yard line. Looking for a deep pass. Throw is thrown a little short, but there's a lot of grabbing and pushing. And I believe he may have caught that ball, Mark Kenny. If he did, that's a heck of a catch, one-handed catch, because the Warhawks player had all kind of jersey holding on.
He sure did. That's a Sports Center top 10 right there. Well, nice done by number 3, Eb Anderson. Again, it's easy play at that defensive back. If he'll turn his head, he can just about make the interception.
Yeah, they need to have a talk with the defense there and tell them, say, turn around. Two of those throws were short. That was short as well. Just Eb Anderson just made a fantastic adjustment with his body and able to reach out with one hand just about and catch that ball.
Yeah, it was pass interference, but they declined it because he caught the ball. Nice job, Mr. Anderson. Be 1st and 10 from Daleville's 48.
Warhawk showing pressure up the middle, then backed off. Little swing pass out to number 23, and he breaks 2 tackles. Gets down inside the 30-yard line. That is number 23, Rylan Banner, again breaking tackles.
I think we may have an additional face mask at the end of play there, it looked like, and he got him pretty good. So Mr. Banner may need to go to the sidelines and take a breather. He took a pretty good shot there as he went out of bounds. You'll see on the replay here. Nice little swing pass out in the flat. Mr. Banner, good blocking on the edges right there. You'll see here at the very end, number 74 reach out and grab him. Oh, it's actually a horse collar type thing and slung him to the ground. So it should be a horse collar penalty.
So that's tacked on at the end of the play too, right?
That's exactly right.
Yep. So that's going to be bring it way down there inside Warhawk territory, all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, almost to about the 17-yard line.
Yeah.
Personal foul. Force foul. Tackle on the Warhawk.
You know, it's hard to get on to the defensive lineman because if he doesn't grab him and pull him down, he scores a touchdown. So he's not trying to hurt the runner whatsoever. He just don't want him to score.
Right.
So that's just a play that you just have to make, and it doesn't look good when it's all said and done, though.
1st and 10 from the 13. They can get a first down before a touchdown at about the 2. Handoff to number 33. Kaiser Sims able to muster maybe a couple yards down to about the 10-yard line.
A nice tackle again by William Waranga. We've called his name out or not. Number 52's done a good job tonight.
Yeah, brought number 33 in there, Kaiser Sims, to give Rylan Banner a little break there, kind of shake off the cobwebs after that hard tackle throwdown, but he is back in the game.
I would expect something here probably to Chapel. Nope.
Yeah, miss handoff there, so Craig Pittman had to just fall on the ball. The ball was trying to go to Rylan Banner on that left side, and he had a hole. It was an opening there, but it was just a bad exchange.
Yeah, I don't know if he got it all the way into him or Ryan didn't think he was going to get it, but dropped the ball, but Craig Pittman fell on top of it, so looks like we got about 3rd and 11 here.
Chapel Stickler now reversing sides of the field. So you got Ebb Anderson on one side and Stickler on the other. Going to pass over the middle, and again, a nice little touch pass, and that was to number 20, Chapel Stickler. And again, right over the shoulder. Warhawk guy never knew it was coming.
Yeah, that's his 4th touchdown of the night. Chapel's having a really good game, and a nice throw by Mr. Pittman there. Coach is probably talking to him. It looks like Craig's patting his chest, probably telling him it was me on the handoff there. But they made up for it there with a nice touchdown pass to Chapel Stickler.
Number 7, Leighton Hagler for the PAT. Go, Bob, be cool. And it is up, and it is good. So with 3:47 left in this 3rd quarter, Providence Eagles strike again. So extending their lead on this game. So here's the fake handoff. It's just over the top of the receiver. And that was number 8 that was on guard. That was, our quarterback, Amari Pickney, who kind of got caught up in the mix there and let him get some separation.
Yeah, he did. That was a nice throw. Actually, it looked like it's maybe over number 17 as well. And the student section's going wild. They're happy.
Like we're watching the game in Hawaii. 3:47 left, 37-18. The Eagles on top at the Eagles' nest.
I would expect them here to hopefully kick it deep. If I'm Providence with a, 19-point lead, would not give a team, half the field. I'd do a pooch punch to the side. Looks like they got a Marion back. I wouldn't kick it to him, but I would definitely kick it away from him and make them work down the field.
Leighton Hagler with another little almost onside pooch. I don't think he meant to do that, though. I think he was trying to kick it on down the field somewhere around the 30, and he didn't get his foot on it well. But the Warhawks did get the good hands people up front, so they will take over at their own 46-yard line.
Yeah, like he may have hit a little top of the ball, but again, Daleville starts in great field position. I don't think either one of those have been inside the 20-yard line unless there's been after a turnover, because it seems like after every kickoff, they between the 40 and the 50 just about every time.
Number 1, Mr. Anthony Wynn with the carry, and he's going to pick up about a half a yard. He was hit in the backfield. He couldn't hold on, but it sure slowed down his momentum, though.
Yeah, Ethan Hall in the backfield, number 56, did a really good job of slowing him down until he got some help. Tackled again about 2 or 3 guys from Providence, but Ethan did a good job of slowing him down a little bit till he got help.
There's that fake handoff play. Fake to number 1, Wynn, keeps the ball himself and goes for about a 3-yard gain. Omarion Pickney did.
A nice tackle by Harrison Mims. Right in the middle of the screen, number 10 there. Did a good job. Looks like we got about 3rd and 6 coming up here.
Clock ticking down on this third quarter, 2 minutes, 44 and counting. Warhawks really needing to score before they get, too far into this, well, it's fixed to be fourth quarter.
Better let them get the play in. They only got 7 on the clock. So they're down to 3. Better be quick here.
Got it off just at the 1 second. Lots of pressure. Looking downfield for a pass. And it's thrown in and out of the hands of number 44, Caden Elmore.
Calvin McClintock was there on the play, and I don't know if he got a handle or not, but looks like Daleville's going to punt, which surprised me a little bit. Being down 19, you thought they'd go for it here with just 4th and about 6 to go, but it looks like Daleville's fixing to punt it.
They're looking for maybe a fake, because I don't see Providence down have anybody back. Nope, they kicked it. It's going to go out of bounds, see where he marks this ball at. Okay, coming back up a little bit. Providence going to take over about their own 22-yard line.
Another nice punt by number 24. He's done a good job tonight. Jeremiah Walters in the 2 or 3 times. He almost had 1 inside the 1. And then 2 or 3 other times he's had good punts as well, and hadn't had much of a return tonight on any of his punts, but Providence has got a chance to kind of put the game away here with 2:12 in the third quarter, I think, if they can make a good drive and make some plays.
Yeah, if they can run some time off this, we'll finish this quarter out and run some time off the fourth quarter. It's going to be hard for the Warhawks to come back because they have not generated a whole lot of offense since that first half. Nice little, just a touch pass to number 4, Calvin McClintock. He's going to get a first down there at the 35-yard line.
I don't know what's more impressive, the run by Mr. McClintock or number 77, your defensive line making the tackle. 12 yards down the field. That's nice hustle effort for number 77 there. We talked about him all night, 6'3", 277 with effort like that. That's nice to see.
Going to be an inside handoff. That was to number 40, Tyson Smith. And he was able to find some room there. And once they hit him, he still pushed a pile, I believe, for another first down for the Providence Eagles.
Yeah, number 55, Deontay Brantley there with a nice tackle.
Yep, that's going to move the change. First and 10 at the 46-yard line. And the Eagles really mixing it up well. Passing, running, bringing in some fresh legs.
They're doing a good job of moving the ball for sure.
Yeah, kind of the same play. He kind of got tripped up a little bit there at the line of scrimmage, not been able to generate no yardage. That was, again, number 40, Tyson Smith. kind of got clogged up.
Yeah, that number 77 did a great job again of Jeremiah of causing chaos in the backfield. And I think he actually pushed his man into the runner and caused the tackle. So brings up, looks like 2nd and 11.
Pressure up the middle. It's number 77 and number 44. So Mr. Craig Pittman is just having to throw it out in the open area. So the middle linebacker definitely was trying to push up there, but number 77 was there as well.
He did a good job of making him throw the ball early. Wide receiver fell down on his route. Wasn't much they could do. There's a little bit of contact, but I think that had more to do with the field more than anything.
Yeah, number 44, Caden Elmore for Daleville on the blitz, straight up the middle. More pressure. Pip's going to throw it away again. Smart quarterback there. He had nowhere to go, and he was getting run down by a couple big fellas, so I'd have thrown it away too.
Yeah, that's smart. I would expect to see a punt here. And one thing we've noticed the last time they punt, they look like they're going to run a play, and then the quarterback kind of backs up about 4 steps and then does the punt. But I think the reason they do that is that they're not letting Daleville set up their punt return. So I imagine we would see the same thing here.
Yeah, Amari Pickney is in the back playing the safety, so he's gonna go on back for this return, and he is going to return it. He's going to get it at 25-yard line. Going to make a couple men miss. Brings all the way up to about the 41-yard line before he's tackled.
Yeah, that was a nice tackle there by number 51 and number 64. They did a great job of covering on that, because that's really your offensive line that's making the tackle and to get down there. And Charlie McGee made a nice tackle. He's been on about 3 or 4 of the special teams plays, number 51, doing a good job. Probably got enough time here for one play for Daleville. We'll see what they can get going into the 4th quarter.
Again, the Eagles up 37-18 against the Warhawks. Warhawks need to make a move offensively. Gives the ball number 1, Mr. Wynn. And that is going to end our 3rd quarter. We'll be back for the 4th quarter.
Farmers, they've influenced life in the Wiregrass for generations and play an important role in our local economy. We feel the pride this community has in its agricultural heritage. Watch as we celebrate farmers in our News 4 series, Proud to be a Farmer, on the 3rd Monday of every month during News 4 This Morning, and on demand at WTVY.com and the WTVY News 4 app for your favorite mobile or streaming device. News 4's Proud to be a Farmer series is sponsored by Alabama Ag Credit.
Biblically based preaching, dynamic music, ministry to the entire family. Find it all at Ridgecrest Baptist Church in Dothan. Worship with us Sunday mornings at 8:15 or 10:50. And check us out at rbcdothan.org.
Are you looking for a great place to eat? Come by Hots Deli, where we pride ourselves on our fresh-cut fruit and vegetables we use for our menu. We bake our bread and chicken fresh each day and have one of the largest gluten-free menus around. At Hots, we offer sandwiches, salads, soups, wraps, pizzas, wings, and our customers love our homemade chicken salad and fresh-made sides. Don't forget to try our baked fries or seared tuna. We have something for everyone, family-friendly, and service with a smile. Hots Deli, 180 Westgate Parkway, and remember, get baked, not fried.
Friday Night Football's live game of the week is sponsored by Terry McBride with Country Financial.
Welcome everybody back to Providence tonight. Going against Daleville. Got a 2nd and 6 right here. Marion Pickney with the quarterback keeper. Looks like we've got a tackle by number 56 here for Providence. Ethan Holland again in the backfield. Bill, they just haven't been able to do anything here in the second half.
They have not been able to get their offense going. I think Providence has done a great job in the locker room at halftime stopping this run, and that's the main thing that they've been doing. Of course, they hadn't thrown the ball at all. So, and it's been also a 1-2 punch. It's been number 1, it's been number 8, and that's pretty much it. So I think that's what they're keying on, bringing some defensive men up in the box and stopping that run, which has really stifled the offense by the Warhawks.
Yeah, and this game tonight is pretty much, for those that are just joining us, for fourth place in the 3A Region 2. There's a battle going in OP right now between HA and OP. Nice run here, but number one, Mr. Wynn, HA is handling business tonight. It's 35-7 in the fourth quarter. So it looks like HA will probably be number one, and if it stands like it is, there's a good chance that Providence will be number 4 in the Class 3A region.
That's right. That stop being made by number 5, Christian Durden, and also number 20, Chapel Stickler. We've only said his name about 100 times tonight. Be 1st and 10 at the 48. Well, we're going to have a hole by number 55, but even though the Providence was held, he still made the tackle.
Yeah, sure did. I have a feeling WTVY, there's a pretty good chance they'll be back in the middle of the week this week to give out a trophy to Mr. Stickler. He's had 4 touchdowns and made some great stops on defense as well. He's had a complete game. Yeah, Chapel's done a great job.
Yes, he has. That stop was by number 30, Trey Douglas, and he was held by number 55, but he still reached out with that big paw and brought him down.
Looks like Daleville will take the penalty, so they'll back him up 10 yards. Looks like it's about 1st and 20. Looks like here for Daleville.
Omarion Pickney with a straight run, able to break a couple tackles before he's taken down at about the 46-yard line.
Yeah, Roman Banner there made a nice tackle. Got about 7 yards on the carry, looks like, maybe 6. Looks like we may have second and about 15 or 16 here coming up. But Providence has done a great job of keeping Omarion Pickney in check in the second half after some nice long runs for him in the first half.
Warhawks spreading it out a little bit, trying for a pass. Got a man open in the middle, and he does catch it. So that was number 11, Brian Glosson, with a reception. It's going to get him all the way down to almost the 40-yard line.
Looks about 3rd and 7 is what you're kind of looking at here. I think with 9:20 in the clock running, you're definitely in 4-down territory, I would think, for Daleville.
That was a nice pass there. I mean, that was a good confidence, I think, for Pickney. Good blocking on the left side of that line, giving Pickney some room. He's able to get down to about the 30-yard line for a Warhawk first down.
Yeah, number 10 there, Harrison Mims, with number 4. Calvin McClintock kind of ran him out, but he got the first down. The O-line and the wide receivers did a good job of sealing the edge for him and to get that first down.
Yeah, number 25, Rolando Roman, did a really nice job of pushing his man inside and being able to give Pickney a chance to get outside. Rolls to the right. Look at this, going to be picked off. Providence Eagles, that was a short throw, and he just stepped inside, made a nice catch. So Providence Eagles will take over at the 25-yard line.
And that's Roman Banner. He's the twin brother of Ryland, number 23. Hopefully, I think a wind just got knocked out. He kind of landed on top of him and went down, but he did a great job of stepping up and getting in front of the wide receiver there and making that play.
Yeah, we talked right before halftime right at halftime, that Warhawks is going to have to play pretty much mistake-free, and they have not done that. So it's rolling out. It's pretty good protection. Nice job right there. He just threw it a little bit short. Great coverage.
It looked like number 44 kind of jumped on his back, and I think the ball was kind of his stomach went down. I would imagine it's probably, you'll see here on the replay, when he tackles him from behind, the ball is kind of he lands on the ball. I think he's out of breath. I think he'll be fine. Nice play, though, by Roman Banner.
So the Eagles take over with 8:48 and expect to see them to run that play clock down a little bit. Try to get this clock on the short side. I tried to set up a little screen, but it was kind of blown up by the Warhawks. Didn't have anywhere really to go. I think that was more of a throwaway than anything. It was intended for number 33, Kaiser Sims.
Yeah, it looks like their number 74, 77. They're just going through that line, and Mr. Pittman just doesn't have enough time to throw the ball, and he had to throw that ball away again. Did a good job of throwing it near the running back in the backfield, right at the line of scrimmage to prevent a penalty.
That did stop the clock, which is good for the Warhawks. Again, number 23, Rylan Banner, with a nice run. Picks up probably 7 yards, almost 8 yards. Gonna bring up 3rd and 3.
Yeah, again, William Waringa, nice tackle there, brings up about 3rd and 4. I think you're right. 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, right there at it. It's a big stop here with 8:22 left to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Daleville needed this stop real good. That gave them pretty good field position again. Got blitz coming up the middle. It was picked up nicely. Nice little fake. By number 2, Mr. Pittman, he's going to get the first down and a lot more, all the way down to midfield. He was also tackled hard.
24 took him down pretty hard. I don't know if he landed on his shoulder, and maybe another situation you'll see in the replay here. He kind of kept it. It's one of those RPO reads, and number 77 is right behind him, but 24 takes him. I don't think he was really expecting him. He kept looking at number 8 over there, 24. Caught him off guard. Hopefully he's okay. Maybe just the wind just got knocked out of him. It's a good clean tackle by number 24. I just think Mr. Pittman was looking at Omarion whenever, thinking he was going to juke him, and Jeremiah came from the side and wasn't expecting it. And hopefully he's okay. Just get the wind knocked out of him. Well, he's sitting up. I think he's going to be okay.
Yeah, I think he's going to be okay. I think you're right. Like I say, it was good. It was a good clean tackle. It was a hard tackle, but it was clean. So that was a really nice play, though, by Craig Pittman. Nice fake on the handoff. You know, they've been pounding Rylan Banner on that same little play, and this time he didn't give it to him, kept it himself, and had wide open spaces there, and he was able to pick up a nice gain. Again, that puts him at the 50-yard line. Be 1st and 10 Eagles. 8:03 left in this game.
Now, Mr. Pittman will have to sit out the play on this, so he'll,
Yeah, got to recoup a little bit, but anyway, anytime you're got an injury, you got to come out for at least one play. So that put number 10 at a quarterback. That's Harrison Mims, and he hands it off and for a short gain of maybe about a yard.
And again, number 77, Jeremiah Moore. We've called his name out all night. Good job. Actually, Harrison Mims was the quarterback for Providence last year. So wasn't that much of a loss whenever he comes in, because he's done it before, but Mr. Pittman's right back in. That's a good sign for Providence.
That gets that clock a-rolling. It is 7:12. We got 10 on the play clock, so they're going to milk it down, I'm sure, to pretty low before they snap this ball. Set 2, yep. Nice little handoff up the middle there. Look at, he's got a sidestep. That's number 11, Grant Baker, getting another Providence Eagles first down. They bringing in fresh legs and changing things up there, Mark.
Yeah, it sure did. Caught me off guard. Did a great tackle by Rolando Roman there for the first down, though, but keep the clock moving. I'm like you. I would expect them to slow play this as much as they can and not hike it with, less than 10 seconds on the clock and kind of bleed the clock here a little bit. And
yeah, it gives them a first down in Warhawk territory at the 32-yard line. Yep, they have been going no huddle, and now they're going huddle. So, again, milking that clock is down to 3, 2, 1. So, Mr. Pittman's doing a fantastic job of just waiting till that clock goes down. Getting the handoff with number 11, Grant Baker, getting about 5 yards.
Number 52 again. He's had a great night tonight, number 52 for Daleville, William Waringa. Looks like it's going to bring up about 2nd and 6. So, like you said, it was within 5 seconds on the play clock, and that's good coaching by Providence and good job by Mr. Pittman of working that clock and using it to your advantage.
Look like the Warhawk defense a little winded now. They've been on the field this second half a lot. Handoff's number 33, Kaiser Sims, and he was met at the line of scrimmage, wasn't he?
Yeah, number 44 did a great job, Caden Elmore. You know, they had a combined scores of 48 points in the first half, and they've only had 7 points here in the second half. Defenses have really kind of clamped down in the second half. I was expecting more of a shootout, but they had some good adjustments from both sides here to only allow just 7 points with 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
Number 33, Kaiser Sims, continues in the backfield. It's going to be a little toss sweep to him. It's going to get to the edge, and he is not going to get much before he's brought out of bounds by number 24. There, it's Jeremiah Walters.
And number 5 there, Jeremiah Barber actually extended the play. He kept trying to get around Jeremy and could never get there. Number 24 then came up. Jeremiah made a nice tackle there. Bring up, looks like it's about 4th and 6 maybe, I think it is.
And they might well just run another running play, get that clock, run the clock. I mean, you know, if you punt it here, you're probably going to punt it. They're going to bring it back out to 20. There's, 10, 12 yards?
I imagine they're going to let it go down here and probably call timeout with 1 second left.
Or either take a penalty and then punt it.
Yeah, they took a timeout. Providence did with 4:03 left here. Come talk about it. I'm like you. I think they're going to probably go for it here because, I mean, you're inside the 35-yard line. So you're going to most likely, even if you punt it to the end zone, you're only going to have about a 15-yard punt. So might as well go for it. So I think that's a good timeout by Providence. They're going to try to milk the clock again. I said, try to beat it down and try to get on out here with a nice win and big win for them.
Yeah, that's going to put the Warhawks in a bad position there because they're going to put them down again with another loss in the conference. So it's just what they did not need. So they was at 6, so it's going to be hard for them to make the playoffs now.
Yeah, I think they really needed this head-to-head win when it came to the tiebreaker. They were going to need some help anyway because Providence has HA left on their schedule, which will be a very tough game, as y'all seen tonight already. 2 undefeated teams, and HA's doing a great job of handling op tonight. So looks like we're going for it here for 4th down.
It's a fake handoff, number 33, and Mr. Pittman is caught way in the backfield by number 52 and brought down for at least a 10-yard loss.
Yeah, Mr. Waranga, again, he had about 3 of those 4 tackles on that play, and he's had a phenomenal half. You'll see him here on the instant replay. He just shoots through. Pittman kept it, thought he could maybe trick him. Mr. Waranga stayed at home and read it right, and nice play by him, which turnover downs now. Daleville gets the ball.
Yep, they will get the ball at their own 43-yard line with 3:57 on the play clock, down a couple touchdowns plus. So they're going to have to make something happen in a hurry.
Yeah, they're going to probably have to throw the ball some here, and that's not really the strength of this team. So,
yeah, they got quads on the far side and a single on the near side receivers. He's looking downfield. He's going to throw it. Great coverage, and it is still caught. Fantastic at the 25-yard line. That was number 1. Not only can he run it, he can catch it.
That was impressive. Made a nice play on the ball. It looked like Roman actually had made a play on it, but he actually beat him to it. So that's a good play there by number 1.
Yeah, they needed that big play right there, and that was good coverage. It was just a good athletic ability. Little swing pass out to number 10, Montez Hale, and he's able to get down inside the 15-yard line to about the 14.
Yeah, nice tackle there by Grant Baker. Brings up, looks like it's going to be just short of the first down marker, maybe second and 1 yard line, but Daleville's moving the ball well here.
Yeah, them able to mix it up with a couple passes that kind of softens that defense a little bit. Maybe they can get some running in now. That's quarterback number 8, Amarian Pickney with the keep, and there's a flag on the play, and that does look like it's in the holding vicinity, don't it?
Yeah, it is.
That's what it was.
Mr. Whitehat made that call. I think they had the hold on Harrison Mims. He actually made the play anyway. That's a good job by him.
Yeah, that's the mistakes that Daleville does not. You moving the ball, all of a sudden you're going to have to back up. Not what they needed with 3:01 left in this game. So that brings it back to the Providence 29-yard line. So
should look like about 2nd and 15, but it shouldn't have been that far, I don't think, because it was just 2nd and 1. But it's 2nd and 15, looks like.
Looking for another pass. Not a well-thrown ball. Almost intercepted by number 14. That was Christopher Sullivan. Looking for an inside route, but it was covered well and not thrown well.
Yeah. Looked like he kind of broke off his route. Number 25 did, kind of gave up a little bit. So, looks like the big play here, 3rd and 15. Less than 3 minutes to go. You don't have to get it all here. Try to get 7 or 8 yards if you can. If you're Daleville, make 4th down a decent distance you can get.
Yeah, just play smart here. Don't make no mistakes. Like I said, you ain't got to get every bit of it. Got good coverage downfield. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. And that, if he caught it, I believe he'd be out of bounds anyway.
Yeah, I think you're right. That was good coverage. Marion kind of came to the short side of the field over here and kind of gave him some play. You'll see on the replay. He had nice time to throw the ball. He had 3 or 4 seconds. Then when he rolls out to the right, kind of cuts the field down and almost tries to make a nice play there, but number 20, again, Mr. Stickler, Chapel Stickler, got a timeout here by Daleville with 2:35 left, trying to get up that 4th and 15 plays where they're trying to work out here for them. But, you know, we spoke earlier, the defenses in the second half really have come up and showed out here in the second half.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Daleville's needing this. I mean, this is a have to here. It's not a want to or good if you don't, good if you do. They absolutely have to score here with 2 minutes and 35 seconds to have a chance. Because, you know, once the Eagles get back, the ball back, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to milk that clock. They're going to run it. They're going to milk that clock. They're going to run it. And then we got – how many timeouts does they got? They'll have 2 left?
I think they have 2 left, looks like.
Yep. So, and you really won't have time to stop it once they get through this drive unless they score quickly.
Right. And then you can tell the Providence defense is playing off a little bit. They're playing back, trying to let people catch the ball underneath them and make the tackle. They're about 10, 12 yards off the line of scrimmage from them. So Mr. Pickney's going to have a hard time getting the ball in, I think, on this Providence defense.
Providence only rushed 4. They was able to get to him and knock the ball. Didn't knock it out, but hit his arm when he was going to throw the ball. So that's going to end that drive for the Warhawks, and Providence Eagles will take over on downs at their own 29-yard line.
Yeah, nice play there by Reed Ferris. Came in and looked like he hit Marion's arm right when he tried to throw it. So came out a little funny on his arm when he threw the ball. If they get a first down here, it's pretty much ball game for Providence. And like you said, I think they're going to let this clock wind down on every snap. Daleville does have 2 timeouts. I don't know if he'll take them. Be interesting to see.
Yeah, the Eagles did a good job on getting pressure, and they dropped everybody back. They was only rushing, what, 4?
Yep.
3, 4. So they had it covered in the back. So, but still was able to put pressure on Mr. Pickney, and he had to hurry and actually got his arm hit. So he's 2 on the play clock. So that was number 33, Kaiser Sims, with the carry. able to muster. Well, no, got back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Kate Elmore with tackle number 44. 44 and 52 and 77 had really good nights tonight for Daleville. The score may not show it, but they've been in the backfield making plays all night on this team, because they only allowed 7 points here in the second half. And that's a good sign for Daleville to moving forward. That they did a good job on doing that.
Yeah, they just couldn't muster no offense. Providence did a fantastic job of shutting down that run, other than a couple big plays. Good run by number 11. That was Grant Baker following his blockers down the field. His blockers number 40 and 35, able to pick up about 5 yards, 6 yards.
Win Moringa here brings up a crucial 3rd down with 1:33 left. There's a flag on the play. Thought we got a face mask on Daleville, which may end up giving them a 1st down after the run.
I think it is. And that is not what the Warhawks needed. So that gives the Eagles 4 more downs to run that clock down, unless they call a timeout.
With that run, that puts Providence over 200 and about 18 yards. Our stat crew tonight, Justin Pierce and Alan Pierce, doing a great job of giving the stats for these guys. Daleville tonight, they're rushing for about 166 yards tonight. So it's been a ground game, which we thought would happen before the game started.
There's that same play to number 11. Grant Baker following his blockers again. That's the same one that gained about 6 yards a while ago, and it gained about another 6 yards.
Yeah. Number 52 again, William Moringa. It's not 52, it's 44, 77, just about every time. Probably going to be about one more play. I would expect Providence hopefully take a knee here.
Yeah. Game clock at 42 and clicking, so the Eagles will come away with a win here, which would be big. Was big for them. So in the playoff implications, anyway.
Looks like they are going back to take a knee, and they do.
Yep.
That should be the last play.
But the Warhawks are not going to stop the clock. There's no sense in it anyway. So again, with 19 seconds, 18. So that should have been the last play, and it will be the last play. The Providence Eagles here at the Eagles Nest, able to come away with a win against the Warhawks. First half looked fantastic, like we was going to have a shootout back and forth. You know, there's a couple mistakes by the Warhawks, a couple turnovers, lots of onside kicks. So I think it was maybe 7 or 8 onside kicks, and Providence was able to come up with one of those. You know, Mr. Pittman was able to a couple touchdown passes. I think the throwing game really made the difference in them and being able to run it and with his arm.